December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high. I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high. I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high. I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday. But this is officially Sold Out, where we talk sneaker talk, man. So definitely sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it is free to sign up. Or, of course, you know, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section. In fact, I just posted an on-feed pic over there right now. So if you guys want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, that's definitely a place you want to sign up, where it is definitely free to sign up. If the visuals look slightly different, I'm trying something different. So I know my screen may be technically smaller, but only thing I kind of did differently was pretty much have it where usually when I have like guests on, I usually have this setup. But I said, you know what? Why not just make myself, you know, have a single one as well when I'm just on here by myself, still can have that same starry background and still have the visuals right there. So hopefully you guys are feeling this setup as well. I don't think there shouldn't be too much. I'm still kind of getting over my cold here. So if my voice do sound a little bit raspy, you see why. If my skin and stuff look kind of not on the level of what I want it to be, it's just because I'm just getting over it. But I am feeling better slowly but surely. So hopefully you guys are feeling the visuals okay. Hopefully audio setup should be the same. So you guys let me know what you think of this. Tonight's topic, man, pretty much not much really going on, but we're just going to be doing some recaps tonight. Some of the biggest legal dramas in footwear and business issues that we'd had over in 2024. I'm going to talk about that a little bit tonight. Obviously, one of the main ones we have still going on is the one with pretty much the shoe surgeon. So we're going to be covering that one as well. And then we're going to talk also the most expensive sneakers of 2024. If you think about it, we're just now going into the 4th day of the year. So I feel like I get a get out of jail free card of still just recovering some stuff on 2024. So let me see what we got in the chat real quick, and then we'll get the party started. I only plan to be on this joint for like an hour. May even wrap things up a little bit faster, and then we'll also be talking upcoming sneaker releases as well towards the end of the live. So you guys definitely do that. And my apologies if I do cough a little bit, because I am still getting over my cold. Let's see who we got in the building real quick. We have the official Wild Boy SK in the building. Says, Yerp, what up, what up, what up? Let's see, we got Kwame in the building. Says, yo, what up, Kwame? What up, wild boy? Let's see, Kwame says, chilling off work. Manny with the kicks in the building says, yerp. What up, Manny's? What up, what up, what up? And looks like we got Divine in the building says, what up, what up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out. Let's see, Manny with the kick says, Coolin just got home. Went gift shopping for my little one. His B-Day is on the 7th. Okay, that is what is up. That is what's up, man. So happy early birthday to your young ones. Definitely glad to see you're in dad mode doing what you're supposed to do, dog. Respect that all the way. Yeah, man. Definitely, that's definitely awesome, man. I feel like I've known you just as much, especially I know you recently hadn't been long had a child too, man. So I know that, I feel like we've been along the way, man. This feels like we all growing together over here, what I really, really like. I see Manny says, Wild Boy and Kwame and Divine salutes. So he's just saying this hi to everybody. So, I ain't gonna waste too much time on here tonight. Again, if you guys are feeling the visuals, let me know. Again, these big pimples on my forehead, I don't know where the hell they came from, dog. But I am a little self-conscious about it, but the party must go on. Let's see, Kwame says, happy birthday to your kid. Most definitely, most definitely. Let's see, Official Wild Boy says, speaking of gifts, just got my mom Legend Blue 11s today. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I definitely got my eye on a pair of sneakers already, but I'm going to try to wait and make sure I'm financially ready for everything, which I should be. But, you know, coming down off of that holiday, like, let's see, traveling, gift giving, sneaker buying, all the above, man. Sometimes it's just good to let my pockets rest, man. Let's see. Divine says, salute Manny, Kwame, and Wild Boy 100. Let's see. Man on the Kick says, I know Polo. Damn, he turns 2 now. I know, right? Time has gone by quickly, bro. That is crazy. That is freaking crazy, man. Salutes, man. Let's see. Manny says, thank you, my guys. Most definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? You are one of the people that always say the SOF, sold out family, man. And you definitely you definitely carry that title on and represent it to the fullest, man. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that all the way. You know what I'm saying? But let me let me share my screen here, get started on some of these chats real quick, and then we'll talk upcoming releases as well. And then we'll get on up out of this thing, man. So glad everything is good with the family. I don't know about you guys' area, but it has been freezing here ever since. I want to say yesterday wasn't as bad, even though we had a little snowy hit and it didn't stick. But today, the wind was blowing with that shit. And I'm just going to keep it 100, dog. Freezing. Like, freezing. When I tell you, I ran some errands today, but when I got back in the house, dog, I cranked up the heat like nobody's business. The bill, I'm just going to have to pay that mother trucker if it goes up. I ain't tripping, because I'd rather be in this mug nice, warm, and cozy and toasty, man. So I'm just chilling. Official Wild Boy says, at Devon and at Manny, salutes. That's what's up. That's what's up. So let me get my screens here situated real quick, and then hopefully you guys are feeling the new visuals. I know I'm still on the main screen, but this is going to be my new main screen where I'm just not all the way in there. I feel like this is more easily pleasing on the eyes, if you ask me. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with, let's see, where we're at. I think we will start with some of the, pretty much the unpredictable, like, tariffs and unpredictable weather of the footwear business issues in 2024, and then some of the biggest legal dramas in fashions and footwear. We'll start there, which is where I want to kind of cover. So I'm going to share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds. Hopefully the visuals is looking good on here for you guys. And let's see, should be sharing my screen here, and boom. So pretty much we're back to the regular visuals. Like I said, I only changed really one screen. Hopefully you guys are feeling that, but pretty much one of tonight's topics. It says 10 of the biggest legal dramas in fashion and footwear in 2024. There was no shortage of legal issues affecting the fashion and footwear industries in 2024. It says there's no shortage of legal issues affecting the fashion and footwear industries of 2024. While the trademark complaints made up the bulk of the legal drama this year, other disputes made headlines as well. From Adidas' near-ending battle with Thom Browne to Nike sparring with shoe surgeon. So, Foot News rounds up 10 of the biggest legal dramas in fashions and footwear in 2024. So, I have a feeling there's only going to be more to come here. And me and Dunks, we were covering this as well. Also, salutes to Dunks as well. Not sure what's going on with my guy, but I'm pretty sure we'll get him back on here at some point. Where we at real quick? Let's see. We're going to keep this one that says, Thom Browne wins the latest round of trademark battles against Adidas in the UK, which I don't remember covering this one too much. So this one, hopefully it can sum this one up real quick and kind of get me caught up to speed and probably get you guys as caught up as well. It says, in what seems to be a near-ending saga, Thom Browne won the latest round of the multinational legal dispute with Adidas over striped trademarks last month. I actually do remember this a little bit. That was that one where I think they had stripes and Adidas had stripes and Adidas was suing them for stripes, and me and Dunks kind of covered that one where, like, pretty much, can you really sue somebody for having the same amount of stripes and putting them in the same, you know what I'm saying? It's a very gray area when it comes to this fashion stuff, man. Legally, it's always going to be a gray area. You know what I'm saying? It just come with the game. And stripes is one of those, it was going to be a tough one. You know what I mean? So I see what Adidas is saying, but at the same time, it's no difference if I do a sold out merch and put stripes on it. Adidas technically can't, because you can sue anybody, but would they win? Probably. It depends on the bag too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff plays in the factor, but a lot of these companies do have money to actually battle with these guys too, especially if their stuff did pretty well. Man on the Kick says, that's what's up, wild boy. Gotta make sure Mom Duke's Gucci and my mom B-Day was on the first. Yeah, I'm still on Santa mode. Okay. Let's see. Long Beach Joe Jets in the building says, salutes and respect to Polo and the chat. Happy New Year to everyone. What up, Joe Jets? What up? Y'all smash that like button, homie. Manny says, Joe Jet salutes. So, yeah, I remember this one, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, I think I'm going to try to pull up some of their stuff real quick. Let me put myself on the main screen. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. Put myself on the main screen because I'm almost positive when they tried to do this, their stuff, I could see why they would win because, to be honest, it doesn't, the biggest issue I think you want to make sure you can tell the difference between the two companies, you know what I'm saying? And I think if you look up some of their stuff compared to Adidas stuff, you'll quickly see that, like, it's not the same. You know, you can clearly see what's the difference between them and Adidas. I'm trying to see if I can get some side-by-side comparison, like, logos here. And this is what they're kind of getting at. And at the end of the day, I feel like I can see why the judge kind of sided with them. So sharing the screen here, as you guys can see. So Adidas here on the left, and then Thom Browne. They got stripes too, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're putting their stuff on it, not Adidas stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this is not going to be the same thing. And even if you do look at kind of like their shoes here, look at Adidas stripes, look at their stripes. In my opinion, kind of apples and oranges, if you ask me. And then I think one of the things they were doing was this right here, where if you look at some like Adidas striped shoes and then you look at theirs, I can see this one where it could be easily maybe some confusion, but at the end of the day, you still can tell that that's not an Adidas. You know what I mean? That's just my thing. So, and here's Adidas right here. But then again, here's their stuff saying they do that. But like at the end of the day, can you really trademark a stripe? I mean, it's definitely a gray area. So, and it's very interesting to see this. So if you look at this one, this is obviously Thom Browne's on the left. This is Adidas on the right. Apples and oranges. I mean, I see what Adidas lawsuit kind of vagues here, but at the end of the day, like this article was saying, the name of the game was lawsuit after lawsuit on this joint, man. So this is one of the examples right here that they were talking about, and they won this latest of this battle from what I got from this. It says the High Court of England and Wales, located in London, on Friday dismissed Adidas' claim of the trademark infringement. It says in July, Adidas sought to remove Thom Browne's range of products, comparing its signature 4-bar motif from the UK market, contending it would confuse customers. And that was the gray area right there. Would this really cause any confusion? You know what I mean? And in my opinion, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I think we can tell the difference between the two, if you ask me. And that's just my thought on it. It says, this is the latest ruling of the ongoing continuous battle. In May, the U.S. Court of Appeals of the Second Circuit said it would not overturn the jury verdict reached in January 2023 that found Brown's use of 4 stripes in its grasping game ribbon did not infringe upon Adidas' 3-stripe trademark. So 4 stripes, 3 stripes, that's also something that you got to take in consideration too, man. So that one I'm not surprised to see. Let's see, Long Beach Joe Jets says Manny salutes. Let's see, he says companies have been suing left and right. This is true. We are in some tough times in these economic times too, man. Financially, everybody's feeling it, from these big companies right down to the little guys. Looks like we got J-Rod in the building. Says, what up, salute. What up, J-Rod? What up, what up, what up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man. Most definitely. So next up, we have Steve Madden claims scandal schoolgirl brand Ganni is harassing retail partners over shoe designs. Says Steve Madden is seeking to stop Ganni's from infringing on his business relations in the latest legal battle. It says, according to the ongoing lawsuit that was first filed in July in the U.S. District Court of the Eastern District of New York, Steve Madden is claiming that Ganni has sent rapid series of cease and desist letters to companies in the United States, wholesale customers and resellers, including Nordstrom's and Dillard's, since February. It says in the letter, Steve Madden said that the Danish fashion brand is alleging that the Gara flat in the least in one of the instances, the Sandra scandal infringed worldwide company rights and other intellectual property rights. Ganni claims own its Franny buckled Banera and Franny brand buckle stripe scandal. So this one I feel like is definitely probably a stretch here, but I'm gonna see if I can Google this one real quick just to see if there's anything worth the. This one just seems like it's pushing something to me, but let me just see if I can get a visual on it real quick. Y'all bear with the kid, putting myself back on the main screen real quick. And they were doing this against Steve Madden. Let's see, Steve Madden, which I don't even really rock with none of his stuff like that, but I do have heard of him. I know he is kind of one of those high-end brands of this, but I think maybe this is like a shoe. Oh, okay. This is kind of it right here. Maybe this is what they were talking about. And we're probably not going to be interested in this as sneakerheads, but this is the shoe battle right here. You can see Steve Madden's version, but I think look like there may be 2 different versions of the, I guess they have a version of this same type of shoe as well. Looks like people have been showing this. Ganni versus Steve Madden, but they kind of look exactly the same. So I could see this right here. Shoes that, I guess, for the ladies. Maybe if the ladies know about this or whatever. Not me. You're not going to catch me in any of these. No disrespect for the fellas that may rock this. I'm just not one of them. So, yeah. So, probably that's where that drama is coming from. So, yeah. That's that shoe right there. And there's a 2-stripe scandal. So, pretty much, yeah. That's an ongoing lawsuit. Of course, the one we know about, Sue Surgeon says Nike, mysterious lies and trademarks allegations hurt his business. Oh, I bet it did. So we're going to read through that one real quick. Let me touch the chat real quick. Let's see. We got J-Rod. Let's see. Manny with the Kick says J-Rod 100 salute. Kwame says the designers definitely don't like being copied. Most definitely. I remember when Louis Vuitton sued pretty much they've sued a plethora of people too for trying to steal their design. You know what I'm saying? Doomie and Burke is the biggest one that I could think of, and Louis Vuitton, I believe, actually lost that one. But and some of these designer stuff, their stuff don't go on sale ever. I don't think there's a such thing as sale in Louis Vuitton in the same sentence unless you go to an outlet or something. But even still, that stuff still adds up, compared to what the regular stuff that, I guess the Joe Schmo like me would buy. You know what I mean? Long Beach Joe Jets says laughing my ass off. I mean, I don't rock that. I don't rock it, but it's a part of the list of the countdown, dog. So I had to look it up to see. Kwame says Louis Vuitton don't even do outlets. See? Exactly. From what I heard or from what I remember doing research on, they rather before they actually like put their shit on sale, they'll probably send it back and reuse some of the shit and remake something else before they put it back on there. At once upon a time, I heard they actually would burn all the shit and then just make all new shit, but that was costing the company a lot of money, so they actually just probably reuse some of the shit, is what I get from it. Don't quote me on none of that though, because that's all alleged. So next one up is Sue Surgeon. We got that one. It says, last month, the Sue Surgeon clapped back at Nike in the lawsuit sportswear giant filed against him earlier this year. Nike sued the Sue Surgeon in July and claimed the shoe customizer attempted to build an empire, multifaceted retail empire using Nike's trademark rights by creating and selling counterfeit Nike shoes and selling classes to teach customers how to make their own fake Nike shoes. It says in Monday's response to the lawsuit, the Sue Surgeon denied Nike's claims, describing them as false allegations and delirious lies as a part of the general smear campaign. The Sue Surgeon also said Nike's statement to the media after it filed its initial complaint had negatively affected his business, which I bet it did. But that one we kind of is fresh. I remember us covering that one, and then I actually did like a couple I kind of broke that live down too. So I think we got that one pretty much covered. I don't even have to kind of Google that one. I am very curious how that lawsuit's gonna turn out though. I am very curious about that. Let's see. Man of the Kick says straight trash. I see why they getting sued. Chill. Chill, bro. Next up, Skechers sue Mark Fisher, Authentic Brands Group over Rockport slip-on shoe design. Now, this one I do want to kind of Google the image real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. I kind of have to on this one. I'm not a Skechers guy, but I do want to see what the issue is or what it looks like. Okay, got it. This one was kind of easy because they had like a link in here. I'm going to share my screen. Again, give me like 2 seconds. Boom. This is the shoe right here. So Skechers up top. And clearly, I'm assuming the other brand, the Authentic Brand Group is on the bottom here. So, yeah, some slip-on joints, bro. Bro, you wasn't kidding, Lone. Hey, you wasn't kidding, man. These companies will sue over anything. I mean, this is kind of one of those, like, is it worth suing? Now, I know from me, I'm probably thinking like, hell no, but if this was my brand and what I worked hard for and get the design off of and I'm making the money off of, I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. So it's just kind of funny seeing that, you know what I mean? That's definitely very, very interesting. So seeing that one, it says, in a lawsuit filed on September 4th, the Southern District of New York, Skechers accused Rockport as well as the parent company Authentic Brands Group and its licensed Mark Fisher of allegedly making and selling shoes that infringe on Skechers' patent slip-on technology. My thing is this, couldn't Vans do the same goddamn thing? Because Vans got slip-ons too. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, but the shoe do look different compared to these they kind of do look alike, so I can probably see that. It says defendants Rockport, Mark Fisher, and Authentic did so without even contacting Skechers to request a license to Skechers' intellectual property that innovations used in those shoes. Skechers wrote in a complaint, Rockport shoes infringe Skechers' utility parent claims protecting innovations associated with its slip-on footwear technology. By this action, Skechers seek to stop dependents' parent infringement and obtain appropriate compensation for the infringement. It says in the lawsuit, Skechers called out Rockport's Tristan Step activated slip-on shoes as well as the Tristan Step activated lace-up shoes as the main footwear models that allegedly infringe on the patents. Skechers specifically pointed to the heel cuffs and under the constructions as to was being infringed. So I didn't know Skechers was having a lawsuit. Not surprised. So we got next up is Crocs settles trademark lawsuit with Moetics brand. Interesting. It says in July, Crocs and Australian retailer Moetic Brands settled their trademark infringement. Now I'm very curious what the hell they had to infringe upon here. So give me like 2 seconds. Gotta put myself back on the main screen, so I'm gonna see if I can just get a good. I like to get images on some of this shit. Just like reading it sometimes, it really just makes no sense. But at the same time, interesting. So, cause Crocs and then the Moetic brand here. Let me see if I can just get like, let's see, boom, boom, boom. I just want to see if I can get a side by side comparison, just for shits and giggles. It ain't gonna hurt. We chilling tonight anyway, man. We chilling. I just gotta see if I can get a visuals of this shit. So I'm assuming, right? And this is kind of one of those, I guess they made a shoe that looks like the Crocs, but it's not an actual Croc. If I had to guess here, very interesting. So I'm assuming because Moetic settled there, but who did it first though? Because I always knew this shit is Croc stuff. You know what I'm saying? But let me see if I can get a good side by side comparison. Love them or hate them. Let me see where we at. Can I get a side by side? I'm guessing this is kind of it right here. Even though I really didn't want to have this chick's feet on here, but I guess it kind of comes with the game. Let me share my screen. Boom, right here. So pretty much, I guess, because Crocs make like a similar style shoe, but then I guess these guys make a similar shoe, but I guess they were saying, and if they settled it, that means they're obviously cool with, I guess people being able to tell the difference. Because to me, in my eyes, this looks like Crocs. So Crocs Australian case settles. So pretty much to me, this is all screams Crocs to me, but apparently it's much deeper than that. So, and then on the main page here, like where did I got this at right here? So if they settled this, this is it right here. So this is a Croc, this is Crocs, but apparently this is actually something, let's see, with Moetic Brands. So I'm assuming people were making, let's see, Croc initially filed a case against Moetic Brands in 2021 and accused the brand of selling a product that is said is similar to the Crocs classic Croc. So I'm assuming that's kind of been the issue, but again, this obviously didn't go too far. Now I'm very curious how the settlement really went. So let me see if I can read through this real quick. It says in July, Crocs and Australian retailer Moetic Brands LT settled their trademark infringement lawsuit. Both brands announced on Thursday that they have resolved their trademark dispute in the Federal Court of Australia. Crocs initially filed a case against Moetic Brands in 2021, accusing the retailer of selling a product that was said to distinctly similar to Crocs' classic clog. It says, according to the release, Crocs argued at the time that the classic clog silhouette was protected by trademark registrations in more than 30 countries, including Australia. While the terms of the settlement were not disclosed, Moetic agreed to stop making and selling certain model shoe products and similar styles before year ends. Both parties agreed to both terms of the settlement without admissions. Interesting. So it's crazy how some of these brands be like, all right, cool, you got it, I don't care. And you get some people who try to go against Nike and say they're not going to stop whatsoever. Very interesting. So it's good to see that one was settled like actively. You know what I'm saying? Like very chill and just down to earth. Let's see where we at. Cool. Nobody in the chat real quick. We good. So next up we have Tom sues unauthorized marketplace resellers for trademark infringement. Says in June, Tom sued our Amazon seller Bloom Trading Incorporated in yourself with CEO in California Central District Court over alleged trademark infringement and unfair competition. It says in the complaint filed in June 5th, Tom's alleged that the storefront had turned a profit off unauthorized and potentially counterfeit products. It says according to the complaint, Bloom Trading is the unauthorized reseller, which Tom's heavily frowns upon because of its unauthorized reseller program. The company says it mandates resellers to abide by the quality control requirements, which include inspecting products for damage, defect, evidence of tampering, and other non-conformance, and removing all such products from inventory, prohibiting sellers from shipping damaged products, flagging quality issues to Tom's, and more. So Toms, I haven't seen nobody rock a pair of Toms in like years, dog. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Toms, I'll just kind of Google this one real quick. Toms is kind of one of those like slip-on shoes too, but it kind of looks like that earth-friendly shoe, if I'm remembering correctly. Putting myself back on the main screen. Let me see if I can find a pair real quick. Real quick. Hopefully I didn't copy the whole goddamn thing. Holy crap. I just wanted to copy one part. I must have copied a little bit too much. My bad. I don't know. I be doing too much sometimes. Sheesh. This is crazy. I did not copy this, bro. It's killing me here. Wow. It's not what I put in there. I think I got it all clear. Wow. This is not. It copied some advertisement. Hold on. I'm going to fix this. I just wanted to copy one word. Holy crap, dog. Or maybe I can just type it in there myself, because I see that they don't want the kid to win, but I'm going to win anyway. Holy crap, dog. It's 3 letters. And yeah, I was being lazy, just copying and pasting. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, these are the Tom joints. I couldn't get jiggy with them back in the day and still can't, but to each their own. This is the Tom shoe. I think it's made out of like recycled material or some shit like that. I was gonna say what they look like to me, but it's not gonna come across nicely. I do remember some of the fellas rocking this back in the day, but mostly I remember the ladies rocking this. So I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna be harsh. I'm not gonna be super mean, but yeah, I remember these from back in the day. That's the nicest way I can say it. But a lot of thoughts did just come to mind, and I'm gonna leave it right there, dog. Where we at real quick? K Nathan in the building says, sue them fakers. He says, I have never purchased any Toms. Let's see, Manu the Kick says, me either, K Nathan. I haven't either, but these are the Tom joints. I've never had a pair. I don't know if they're comfortable or not. They're just not for me. That's what I know. They're not for me. Where we at real quick? Let's see. Long Beach Joe Jet says, laugh my ass off. They don't want you to win. They don't, dog. They don't. It is what it is, though. And I'm feeling better. I'm not even coughing as much tonight. Wednesday, my ass is on this thing coughing like I was about to like pass out. Let's see. Long Beach Joe Jet says, I remember those for sure. Girls loved them. Exactly. I remember a few ladies I talked to had them joints for real, for real. Says, Polo is hilarious. Hey, chill. All I'm saying is I could never get jiggy with them. And they got some pretty dope colors. But I know for a fact, and especially with wintertime right now, this is not the shoe you want to rock over here. It just snowed yesterday. Maybe a good summer shoe, but I couldn't get jiggy with it, dog. Manny says, grandpa slippers shaking my head. Chill. I don't even think my granddad, honestly, I'm going to keep it 100. I don't even think my granddad would rock these. Or my dad. Long Beach Joe just says, laughing my ass off. K Nathan laughing out loud. Dog, they just not for me. They just not for me, and that's the nicest way I can put it. Let me get back to this one real quick. Close this. Don't want to have too much open. But it says, in June, Tom sued. I think, did I read this part? Yeah, I read that. It says, according to the complaint, Bloom trading an unauthorized sailor. Yeah, we read that part. So pretty much, I think that, yeah, pretty much they don't want them selling any unauthorized shit. So I did kind of read that. Next up is Kazuk sues Drew Shoe over allegedly copying its hands-free shoe design marketing. Interesting. So definitely got to see what that one is. I'll probably open it up in another tab here. Give me like 2 seconds. Let's see. The official Wild Boy SK laughing his ass off too. He says, K Nathan says, I often heard you're gay if you wear a pair of Toms. I'm not going there. Not doing that. Leaving that alone. I don't know. Kwame says, laughing my ass off. All right, Kwame's laughing out loud. The official Wild Boy says, first date, Toms or Yeezy socks. Bro, if you asking me, I'm staying my ass the fuck at home if that's my fucking options. If that's my options, dog, no disrespect. I'm telling to pull up and I'm going to chill in some fucking socks. And not the Yeezy socks, some polo socks, dog. Nah. Unless it's some guaranteed, I got to say this nicely for YouTube. Unless I know me and her finna hang out after the date I'm not pulling up on that shit like that, dog. No disrespect. Man on the Kick says, I'ma cancel the date. Wow, boy. Exactly, bro. Me too. Yo, I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, I can't make it. Oh, God, I cannot make that. Unless she like super, super bad. She's super bad, but I'm not pulling. I know I don't want to put on the Yeezy socks and then the Toms. Dog, I don't know. And I'm a firm believer that there's those people out there that can drip any shoe. But some shoes I feel like it's just not drippable for me. For me, I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't think I can drip every damn shoe, dog. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. As my voice, it wants to leave me, but I won't let it leave, man. Let's see. Long Beach Joe Jess says, laughing my ass off. K Nathan says, damn respect to you doing this under the weather and all grind. Most definitely. Hey, look, I sound worse than how I feel. I actually feel all right. I'm going to just keep it 100. I don't feel bad or anything like that. The worst of me was actually last Saturday. I don't know how the hell I did it last Saturday. I don't even know how I did. Yeah, last Saturday, when I got off live, dog, I went like straight to bed. I was done. But after this live, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna refill this mother trucker right here and watch some more of the games. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good, baby. I just sound like shit. I keep it 100. Let's see. Official Wild Boy laughing his ass off. Long Beach Show just says, this shit got Polo cough back. Bro, it was a trick question. That was a trick question. Who asked that shit? Official Wild Boy. That was a trick question, dog. That's a trick question. That's a trick question. You say you need to answer too, cause me and Manny answered. You need to answer too. But let me read this one real quick. It says, in a lawsuit filed September 16th in the Southern District of Ohio, Kizark, or hopefully I'm reading that correctly, accused Tishoff Enterprises LLC, DBA Drew Shoe, for patent infringement of its signature cage technology that has allowed them to innovate the hands-free shoe category. According to Kizark, Drew Shoe's hands-free footwear line incorporates the use of the similar flexible lattice. Looks like we got a donation in this joint. Cool, appreciate that. The $9.99 donation coming from K Nathan. Appreciate that, homie. Means a lot for the kid, man. Woo, sheesh, man. Starting out strong. Appreciate that all the way, big dog. Appreciate that. But where we are real quick, I'm gonna read this, finish this. It says, according to the Kozark and Drew Shoe hands-free technology line incorporates the use of similar flexible of the heel of the shoe and the latest of the counter carbon Caleb and Bobby and Hobby. Wow, I feel like I'm rhyming right now. And Harmonial footwear models. Kozark also alleged in the lawsuit that Drew Shoe acted with intention and bad faith conduct when designing and promoting its alleged infringement products. This was illustrated in the lawsuit by highlighting Drew's shoe, look ma, no hands, no hassle, no kidding advertisement, which is sustainable, similar to Kozark's original hands-free advertising using its look ma, no hands slogan. Okay, so some of people do this stuff a little too far, but let me put myself on the main screen. I want to see if I can pull this up just to kind of get a visual of what the hell they tried to do, which I'm assuming these are supposed to be like a similar, like you can just slide these motherfuckers on and work out. But I can see why I didn't cover every last one of these, but I think this is like one of the one of the shoes right here of the hands-free technology. Let me share my screen. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. No disrespect, but I'm not saying that people don't buy these, but at the same time, you know, I don't know who I don't know anybody personally rocking these. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can find a better image real quick of their hands-free shoe. See if I can do this in the search of Google with no problems this time. Thank you. I'm gonna say hands-free shoes. which is kind of, I guess, it's still goddamn shoestrings and shit though. I mean, if this is the shit that they are talking about, boom, about to share my screen. This is the lawsuit right here. I'm guessing this is supposed to be it. Looks like somebody's showing you where you can just kind of stick your foot in them. Let me just let y'all in on a little secret about Polo, dog. 100ly, looks like we got another $9.99 donation.
Never stop, #soft.
Appreciate that. Manny with the kick says the grind, don't grind, never stop, sold out family. Appreciate that, man. Really means a lot, man. Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out. But you see how this person just, that I got up on the screen, he just got his foot sliding in through this mother trucker. 99.9% of my motherfucking shoes that I put on, once I laced the mother truckers the right way for my foot the first time, I don't know if y'all have noticed with my on feet. If y'all see the mugs tied up, it's been tied up that way from when I did it the first time. So what I'm trying to say is majority of my damn shoes are always going to feel like slip-ons, whether they are slip-ons or not. So that's just me. Like, case in point, y'all see my foams. I laced them, I loosed them joints up, loosey-goosey, and never tie that mother trucker again. AKA, I'm glad, like, it don't take me long to put my shoe on. Only time it takes me a long time is when I get some new Jordan 1s, and I gotta lace them for that initial lace. After that, I'm pretty much good unless I change out the lace color every now and then. And even then, sometimes I be like, I talk myself out of it sometimes. So, I don't know. I don't think it was worth, to me, that's a gray area, but hey, everybody's suing everybody, it seems like, right? So it says, Bape agrees to discontinue some of sneaker models following Nike's trademark lawsuit settlement, which we did cover this one in depth over the last year, I want to say. So in April, Nike settled the trademark infringement lawsuit against Japanese streetwear brand Bape. It says, according to the stipulated dismissal filed in New York Southern District Court in April 29th, Nike and Bape said that they have entered into a settlement agreement and resolution of their year-long battle over a look-alike shoe designs first filed in January 2023. As part of the settlement, Bape has agreed to discontinue its Bape Sta, Mid, Courtsta, and Courtsta High sneakers and modify their designs of its Bapesta and Skatesta sneaker models. So we definitely got that one. Let's see. Where we at? Madam Kick says, the grind never stopped, and my bad, I'm putting my little one to bed. You good, homie? You good? We ain't tripping. Understandable. It says Skechers accuses American Exchange Group for infringing on scallop opening shoe designs. It says in April, Skechers filed a complaint in the U.S. District Court in California of alleged American Exchange Group. I do remember covering that one too. The AEG joint infringed on the patents related to its scalloped opening shoe designs and a popular design element of Skechers flats. So let's see, Skechers said its shoes were scalloped openings in a wavy cut pattern around the part of the shoe where the foot goes in, have sold millions of pairs, and that AEG design infringes on the 9 of Skechers patents for the style. Skechers added that the AEG continued to sell the products after it had been notified to allege on the infringement. Skechers is seeking a ruling prohibiting to continue the sale of the shoes in questions and compensation for damages incurred. So interesting. And this is the last one we got right here, and then we'll move on to the most expensive sneakers of 2024 to close out for that last 10 minutes, and then we'll talk upcoming releases, man. I appreciate y'all for being in here with the kid tonight, man. Dr. Martens alleged Temu is paying to manipulate Google search results. Interesting. So it says Dr. Martens filed a lawsuit against the Temu for infringing its trademark in April. According to the Sunday Times, the British boot maker alleged in a new lawsuit filed last week at the UK's High Court that the Chinese marketplace paid to manipulate Google searches so that its lookalike items appear above its own products in the search results. The complaint alleged that Temu is promoting keywords like Dr. Martens and Airwear in certain markets where resulted in a lookalike boots appearing above Dr. Martens' original in the Google search results. The report said Dr. Martens also wrote that the complaint that the Temu's actions also go against Google's own policies, which prohibit ad violating trademark rights. This, however, typically doesn't link to use of specific keywords. So we'll see how that goes. So pretty much that's the first part of the live, and then we're gonna talk like the last part of the live here, which is pretty much the most quote unquote expensive sneakers of 2024. It says anywhere from Trophy Room Air Jordans to Action Bronson New Balances and Tyler the Creator's LVs, which I like the Tyler the Creator collab he did with LV, but the only reason I didn't cop none of his stuff last year, dog, and I know this just come with the game of LV, that shit was hella expensive for me, dog. I'm gonna speak for myself. I looked at the drop and I saw some stuff I wanted, but when I looked at that price, I was like, oh, hell no. I'm good. I'm good, dog. I'm good. But at number 10, they have PJ Tucker and Nike Air Flight 89 PE. So this is coming in at number 10. Resale price is $648. Retail price is $160, which is not bad. But if they're going to go off resale price on this shit, then that's kind of not fair. Kwame says that LV collab was money. It was. Got all dollar signs. It was hella expensive. Let me read through this real quick. It says the year is also almost over, which it is over at this time. So I'm guessing they dropped this article. What was this? This actually was December 30th. So I'm a little late to the party. Granted, technically December 31st was just Tuesday. And so the 30th was Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Where we at? Let's see. The year is almost over, and the last bit of the work you're going to get out of me. Sorry, folks. I'm out of commission until 2025, which is basically like the end of the week. So here we are, one final time asking, have you ever resold sneakers, at least for now? We're looking back at the 2024 and compiling the most expensive sneakers on the secondary market. Okay, so that's what they're doing. So this is the most expensive sneakers on the secondary market, according to this article, right? It says, where we at real quick, it's been down year across the board for resellers. The yearly transition of reselling Air Jordan 11s around Christmas is dead. Black Cement 3s sat on shelves, and the sneakers of the year and sneakers of the year list. So some choices are available under retail. That doesn't mean the resale is completely gone. Let's see. It doesn't mean that this is completely gone. Where we at real quick? Let's see. The yearly tradition reselling Air Jordan, read that part. It says, in the sneakers of the year and sneakers of the year list. Some choices are available under retail. That doesn't read that part. It says, it's just that every big shoe doesn't sell for $500 to $1,200 anymore, but there are still some. With the help of folks at StockX, we got data on the most expensive sneakers on the resale market. We've excluded friends and family and unreleased shoes and only included shoes with a decent amount of data around them. One or two sales is not enough to make the list. Gotcha. So at number 10, they have the PJ Tucker's Air Flight 89 PE, which I'm surprised these actually do that crazy on the resale market, man. No disrespect to PJ Tucker because I know he's such a big reseller. I know he's a big sneakerhead, but I'm surprised to see that. Where we at real quick? Let's see. Where we at real quick? The official Wild Boy SK says, y'all going for the Black Cats? Any dome backers? Eggplant Kobe 5s? I'm kind of on the fence on the DBs. Says, I'm passing on Kobe's and I think I'm getting Black Cats. Not too excited though. I'm not really excited about anything this month, man, to keep it 100. Number 9, they have the Action Bronson and New Balance 1906R Scorpius. So pretty much, I remember seeing some about these. Let's see, resale price on these $648. Retail is $185 on these. Where we at real quick? Number 8, they have the Pharrell Williams and Adidas Ad Zero Pro Evio 1. I don't remember these at all. Not saying they didn't drop, but resale price on these is $940. Retail is $500. They can keep these fucking banana boat shaped shoes for me. I'm sorry if anybody likes those. But that's number 8. Number 7, they have the Danielle Kahari and New Balance 991 V2 Matatica. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. These are actually pretty clean. So this is at number 7. Resale averaging $951. Retail price $250. So not bad. Retail wise, that is. Let's see. Number 6, they have the Trophy Room Air Jordan 1 away, numbered with a card. So interesting. I have these. And mine I did get for retail, but apparently they're $1,100 on the resale market. Retail on these $140. They might want to check that again, dog. I mean, I'm not saying they're wrong, but at the same time, I don't know how many people really truly checking for these. But this is what they have at number 6. Let me keep the party going here. Number 5, they have the Jordan Jason Tandem Welcome to the Garden Pack. So interesting. Now this is actually pretty nice. I actually do like the dunks. These dunks actually look pretty nice. I didn't know this was a pack though. So resale price on them $1,400, and then retail on them was $300. But at least with this though, you're getting 2 pairs of shoes, and I can respect that. Kwame says they definitely clean, but the resale is wow. Mandarin Kick says on the fence for the Black Hat 3s and passing on the Dome Beckers, Eggplant, Kobe Bryant's. I'ma go for my boy. Okay, that's what's up. Number 4, they have the Miu. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And New Balance 530 SL, and it says ECRU Urka or Ura. Hope I don't know if I'm pronouncing that part correctly, so y'all bear with me. But I'm kind of good on these too because that fur on the inside of the shits. I'm kind of good on that. But resale on them $1,500. Retail price is $1,100. So I mean, damn, you know you got an expensive hit no matter which route you take. And let's see, number 3, they have Tyler the Creator in the Louis Vuitton Trainers Beige. I actually like this motherfucking shoe. I'm not even gonna hold you. I actually like these. But let's see, yeah. Resale $1,900 and retail on it was $1,400. So either way, you looking at the thousands for this motherfucker. I wouldn't wear this enough either too, man. But I wouldn't mind if these joints was like, if somebody gifted these to me for like a Christmas present, hey, these shits is fire as fuck. I would definitely take them. I like them. What they got at number 2, they have the Nike Air Max 1 University of Oregon PE, and these are numbered. I don't hate them, but I don't love them. But resale price on them $2,000. Retail is $350. But of course, it's a PE though. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take that. That's what kind of come with the game. That come with the game. And at number 1, they have the Loro Pina and New Balance 990 V6. A little plain Jane to me, but at the same time, I understand that this is obviously limited edition. It got to be limited shoe, man. So resale on this is $3,800. Retail is $1,500. So let's see, $1,500 for a pair of New Balances. Yeah, that is freaking crazy, dog. I'm good on those too. Kwame says those LV trainers actually feel good on feet. I would assume so. But I like out of the whole list, these are number 3 is my favorite. These Tyler the Creator and Louis Vuitton joints, these are actually my favorite though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I like them. And so pretty much that completes the list. I think as far as upcoming releases, only thing I think that we got coming up next week, we had those Black Cat 3s coming. I know you saw we got the Dome Beckers, we had the Kobe's. I also seen that they have like the Deion Sanders joints. These are supposed to be coming at some point soon. The 49 colors colorway. So very interesting. I don't think they're gonna do anything, but it's still nice to see Nike them bringing some stuff back. Let's see. Let me put myself back on the main screen real quick. And then I'm going to finish up on the chat, and then we'll wrap things up here, coming right up on that hour mark too, man. So we're making perfect timing here. K Nathan says, in my opinion, those look hideous as a PE. It's plain. I'll say it's plain. Not all PEs I feel like are created equally too, dog. Sometimes just because it's a PE, in my opinion, don't mean it's a dope shoe. That's just my opinion with it. You know what I'm saying? But those LBs, they're actually pretty nice. And then we got those Deion Sanders that's supposed to be coming. The Black Cat 3s, I'm not really too excited for. To answer your question, Wild Boy, I know I had read it in the chat earlier. But to me, even sounds like you're not even that excited for him. You know what I'm saying? You said you're going to go for him, but you're not really like geeked on him like that. It's okay. At the end of the day, the beginning of the year, each year, it's always a slow start, man. I want to say, like, I think the heat ain't going to really start picking up towards to like February and March time frame. And then we'll cool down again. And then we'll have that hit in the summertime. And then we'll be right back on it for like October, November, December, man. That's just what I kind of get from it. Devon says, Black Cat 3s, exactly. They're okay. They're just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not that impressed with them if I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Long Beach Joe Jet says, what do you think of the Domebeckers? What do you think the Domebeckers look like? I'll pull them up real quick on the screen real quick before I get up out of here. Because I think they look nice if we're talking about the same shoe. I don't hate them. But at the same time, I don't think I have a pair of Domebeckers in the collection, period. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, making sure I got the right one. Actually, I know what I'll do. I'll go to my main source here. Give me like 2 seconds. House of Heat. And then you're talking about, if I'm not mistaken, because they should be up on here somewhere. Where they at? Because I did see them joints. I can't remember which actual, like, here we go, those 6s. You talking about the 6s? Let me share my screen real quick. I know it's looking kind of extra brightish. But yeah, these right here, these 6s, they actually don't look that bad, man. I think it's a good time, especially with this having the hearts all over it. For the ladies, like if I had a boo or if I had a daughter, I would be like, yeah, you know, why not? That's just my thing on it. Devon says, don't be surprised this year some collaborations make a collab with Nike Shock shoes because of the trend this year. We shall see. Nothing really surprises me sometimes with these joints, man. But these are the Domebeckers, and I will say they actually don't look bad. But I would say I would leave it more so for the kiddos, man. And I know these are designed by kiddos too, man. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Overall, it's a dope shoe, but I don't know if I don't think I would actually wear this shoe though. You know what I mean? That's just my thoughts on it. So yeah, just my 2 cents. Let me put myself back on the main screen and get ready to wrap this up here for the night, man. We've been on this joint right at 1 hour and 3 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love, man. Really means a lot to the kid. Appreciate y'all for being active in the chat. It really helps the lives go through and makes everything just so much more smoother, man. But other than that, I'll see you guys again on Monday with another Music Monday. But until then, y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional try-on hauls, y'all know I got Music Monday as well on the way. I see you, Official Wild Boy says, I feel like in a couple years, I'm going to regret not going for the Black Cats. Also, the DB Air Max 180s are kind of dope, and they glow in the dark. Okay, I mean, at the end of the day, what I always tell you guys, buy what you like at the end of the day, dog. At the end of the day, buy what you like. But other than that, I'll see you guys again on Monday with Music Monday. And then, of course, got more content on the way. But yeah, man, I am officially out of this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold. remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while.